The smartest sports YouTuber back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why the Bengals are going to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers again. They're going to extend their winning streak to 2. It's been how long since the Steelers have won a game over the Bengals? How many days? It's been so many days. It's a new day. The Bengals now will own the Pittsburgh Steelers. This rivalry, or so-called rivalry, will turn into a one-sided Bengals beating over the Steelers. That is a fact. We saw what happened last time. It's a new day. Ryan Finley beat y'all. Ryan Finley beat y'all ass. It is simple. It is a fact that the Steelers are washed. They are not the same. The Bengals are simply just better. The Bengals are better in pretty much every way you can think of. I told you this Bengals defense would be a fringe top 10 defense, and right now they're 6th in total defense in the NFL. I know they haven't faced, well, no. They faced a really good offense in Minnesota. Then they faced not so good in Chicago, but they're 6th. Look at the rushing attacks they've gone against. David Montgomery, who averaged 6 yards a carry against the Rams, who had over 100 yards. They held him to 3 yards a carry, 60 yards. They did the same thing to Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook had 20 carries for 60 yards, 3 yards a carry. That was his lowest yards per carry on that many attempts in his entire career. That is a fucking fact. I'm not making this up. These are facts, like I've said. I said before the year that the Steelers would finish last place. I said the Bengals would be competing to win the division, second or first place with Baltimore. And what does it look like is going to happen? The Bengals will win. The Steelers will win last place. The Bengals will continue to be in first place. 2-1 versus 1-2 for the Steelers, bottom of the division. And look at the home games that you've lost. The Raiders you're gonna lose against the Bengals. Coming into the year, you probably thought, we're gonna win those games. We're gonna win those games, and you didn't. You choked. Look at your offense. I told you Big Ben was washed. He is not that guy. Joe Burrow is better. That is a fucking fact. I said your O-line, your run game was going to be garbage. Some people had the nerve to say Najee Harris was better than Joe Mixon. Yeah, fucking right, dumbass. It is ridiculous the amount of hype the Steelers got when I told you what they were. I tried to tell you what they were. They are a last place team. That is a fact. This is the biggest game for the Bengals in years. This could single-handedly swing the division, like I said, in Pittsburgh. If you beat the Steelers, they are the bottom feeders, last place. That is a fucking fact. Your offensive line is garbage, like I said. Your run game is non-existent. Big Ben is washed. Your receivers are the cringiest people in the NFL. I'm so glad I'm not a fan of Team TikTok. Juju Smith-Schuster, Chase Claypool, cringiest people on the planet. I mean, it's embarrassing how cringy they are. Team TikTok is going to get destroyed. Von Bell owns Juju Smith-Schuster. Juju Smith-Schuster's soul is on the field in Cincinnati. He got career ended that night. That is a fucking fact. So Juju's probably scared this week to play Von Bell again, to play Jesse Bates, to play this Bengals defense. Logan Wilson's looking like an absolute beast. He had a 32 passer rating against him, against the Bears. He is showing up, showing out. This run defense is elite. I tried to tell you this was a top 10 defense. You guys didn't want to listen. And as for the passing game for the Bengals, it's going to improve. After last week, after the too conservative of play calling, you've heard Joe Burrow, you've heard Jamar Chase complain about it. It's going to change. Zach Taylor's going to open it up more. That is a fact. Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase are going to have big games. Tyler Boyd's going to have another good game. Another important game, a lot of third downs, important catches. That is a fucking fact. I guarantee the Bengals beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. It might not even be close. It might be an ass whooping, but it might be close. It's a division game, but it's a new day. The Bengals now own the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers fan base is a bunch of bandwagon Ohio fans. That is a fact. If you see a Pittsburgh fan, just ask them what part of Ohio they are from, and they'll give you an answer, because they are bandwagons. They went to the Steelers because they were good at the time, and now look at it. Now when they've grown up and they actually know what they're watching when it comes to football, now the Steelers are in last place. Now the Steelers are the bottom feeders of the division. I wouldn't be surprised if half the Steelers fan base just goes to a new team because that's the type of people they are. They are not loyal. The Pittsburgh fans are trash. They're one of the worst fan bases in the league. That's a fact. They are pieces of shit. The terrible towel shit is fucking just ridiculous. Oh, I'm gonna wave a yellow flag. Oh, terrible towel. Your team is fucking terrible. Wave it for your team because you are terrible. Your city is terrible. So I'm not surprised you got something called the terrible towel. That is a fact. Joe Burrow is better than Big Ben. Joe Mixon is better than Najee Harris. Our O-line is better than your O-line, if not the same. The defense, whose defense looks better now? Huh? Yeah, exactly. And people try to say, it's not even close. Oh, it's not even close. Bengals have this top 6 defense in the league. They have one of the top rushing defenses in the league. Look at the rushing games. Like I said, they have shut down 2 really good rushing teams. That is a fucking fact. I'm not making this shit up. So on Sunday, this is what I predict. I predict the Bengals to open it up more. They're going to put up high 20s, low 30s. So I could see a score of 31-17. I see Pittsburgh maybe scoring a garbage time touchdown, something to make it look closer. But yeah, I see destruction, dominance. The Bengals are going to show why they are the top of the AFC North. They're going to show why Pittsburgh is now the bottom feeders like I fucking said they were. This is all facts, okay? These are all facts. I said it before the season, and I'm about to be proven right. I said the Bengals would go 3-1 in their first 4 games, and this is why it's this is why it's also an important game, because you got Jacksonville on Thursday night. So if you win this, you're pretty much guaranteed 3-1. Pretty much guaranteed 3-1. Like I said they would go. So this game's important. It can send Pittsburgh to the basement. It can propel you to the top. Then you get Jacksonville, that's 3-1. Then you get Green Bay, which looks like a winnable game. Then you get Detroit, that's 4-1. Depending on what happens with Green Bay, it could either be 5-1, 4-2. I predicted this before the season, so when you say I don't bring the facts, shut the fuck up. I'm exposing y'all. The Bengals are going to dominate on Sunday. Pittsburgh's defense is in a load of shit, a load of crap. They are going to get fucked by Joe Burrow. That is a fucking fact. He's going to have a bounce back game from his 3-interception game. That's a fact. And yeah, I think I said all I needed to say. The Steelers are not going to win this game. They have no shot of winning this game. That is a fucking fact. And maybe if the refs actually call a fair game for the Bengals, call a roughing the passer penalty on Joe Burrow when he releases the ball and he gets pushed 3 seconds after. They made the same call for Andy Dalton when Sam Hubbard pushed him, and he pushed him sooner after he got rid of the ball than I think it was Akeem Hicks pushed Joe Burrow, but the refs didn't want to call it. The refs also didn't call a pass interference on T. Higgins that was blatant on 4th and 2. Would have changed the game. That is a fact. So as long as Pittsburgh doesn't have the refs in their pockets, honestly, it won't matter. The Bengals are just better. The Bengals have better everything pretty much. And that's a fucking fact. I tried to tell y'all, Steelers are in last place. Bottom feeders, your fans are pieces of shit. Have fun watching the bottom of the AFC North for years to come. That is a fucking fact. And with that being said, hit the like button, hit the sub button. Hear me again, hit the like button, hit the sub button. If you hit the dislike button, you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fanboy bitch. Bandwagon Steelers fan, that's a fucking fact. But yeah, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and you just listen to the smartest sports YouTuber on the planet. That's a fucking fact! And I'm out.